Hey, it's Aprox. We're playing Foundry today, a new sandbox factory game from Paradox Interactive and Channel 3 Entertainment, who kindly sent me the key. So here we go. New game. What is this? Oh, that's right, it's procedurally generated world kind of game. And this must be our seed. There, that should be good enough. The game's available on Steam after October 9th, so go check it out, link is gonna be in the description. Oh right, we have giant cactuses and mushrooms and our little spaceship with some doodads hanging behind it for us to abuse the planet with, everything a robot needs. We also have our drill hand for gathering things, at least in the beginning, like these exploding rocks. Same thing goes for the ground. What about that tree? Come here, you. So apparently we can drill just about anything until it explodes, giving us whatever's hidden inside. But enough goofing around, let's see what else this game has in store for us. A tutorial? Well, I guess I have to do it then. So it wants us to look at the map, where we can see all the resources and whatnot. Like whatever this one is, and technium? We also have this spy gadget scanner thingy to help us find the resources. There you are. I don't know why, but it sounds so goofy. Technium. Okay, let's grab a couple of these with our perpetually powered on drill arm, feed them to our spaceship, and just like that it transforms into plates and rods, which we then turn into building blocks. Now we can start turning this place and all its giant overgrowth into something more up to our standards. Wait, do I need to place these all one by one? Like hell I don't. How convenient. Now we can cover everything in one fell swoop, as long as we have enough of those blocks, I guess. No worries, a drone miner ought to help us. We just need to place it down on some of the foundations. Oh, perhaps it does need to be a little closer to the actual ores. Fine, I'll relocate my floater. And it looks like our drill arm isn't good for everything. Well, at least not for this. For this, I get to use the wrecking ball. Bulk demolish? How about yes? And it even gives us all of our foundations back. How generous. Our dirts there don't seem to care about our demolishing though. So it stays then. Once again, let's try to go higher up so all of the pesky vegetation is out of our way. I wonder, how high can we actually go? Well, it turns out not that high. The game doesn't seem to want us building in the sky. Okay, fine. I'll do it the normal way. There, automation at its finest form. And we're even releasing wonderful poisonous fumes into the atmosphere. But I think we can do a much better job than this. So let me grab some more of this technium and make more of those plates and rods in our beautifully polluting spaceship. Ah, there. That's more like it. But that's not all. Laying waste to the landscape also made me dig up some other things. Things like this dirt and some stone. At this point I don't think they're good for anything really. But what a waste it would be to just destroy them. Remember the dirt there from when we first tried to build our floors? Well, I think it's gonna be a perfect spot for us to inconveniently store all of our random dig-ups. So I'll add some dirt here, and another one here, and some stone, and done. What a beautifully horrendous noodle we made. Now that that all's taken care of and the land is nice and properly obliterated, we can look at what other wonders this game has to offer. For example, this, a research server. Not enough materials? Fine, I'll do the automation. So we'll need some of the boring red stuff again and some of the blue party stuff. Build a little drone house, a belt here, going into this chimney looking thing. Then more belts, and before you know it, we're ready to progress even further. So it's time to upgrade, 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 until all is automated. Oh, but that's not all. As I understand, this is only the very basic production we could do. There's still plenty of fun to be had making other, more complicated things, like foundations and machine parts. Now I just need to find some plates. Ah, there you are, you rascal. I'm just gonna take this from here and connect it here, and we finally have belts. But enough with the boring stuff like production and whatnot. We don't really want to be playing the game, especially when there's so much more fun to be had, like researching things. I'm sure the developer put this together so we can unlock all sorts of goodness to make it more fun and easy for us, like faster drilling, bigger inventory, and fancy equipment to automate more cool stuff. But we're gonna do none of those things, because I found something that will literally give us a dynamite experience. Of course, the game doesn't just want to give it to us for free, so we'll need one of these science buildings. Whoa! It really lets you get up close and personal with the machines. Anyway, we also need a bunch of these science packets. I could just make them here in my crafting menu, but who needs boring manual labor? Nope, I'm thinking why not take the satisfaction of adding more to our nightmare factory. Ah, what a beautiful chaos we've created. And with fully automatic science, there's no time to waste, not when we have explosions to unleash. Oh gosh. Is there a slow setting? Finally! Now we'll need some biomass, you know, stuff we get from drilling plants, a little something called ignium, which by the way we're already proudly turning into pollution, and oh yes, a bit of technium. There. Check out all of this stuff just waiting to meet its explosive destiny. And 3, 2... Oh, perfect. It even leaves a neat hole behind, right where the thing used to be. But now I'm curious. We know what one explosion does. How about if we had some more? Only one way to find out. Whoa! But hey, could it, I don't know, disassemble a factory for us? Yes, it can. Just need to reconnect this. There, good as new. And it even comes with all this fancy rubble for decoration. I guess we can all see where this is headed. Unfortunately, full automation isn't on a table for us, thanks to these pesky locked ingredients. But don't worry, we'll make the most of what we've got. There. Now all that's left is to fill it up with some biomass. And thanks to these green spots on our map, this is probably exactly what we're looking for. And it is, but not for long. Unfortunately, blowing up trees don't exactly give us their biomass. So it looks like we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. And while we're at it, I'll have more explosives whipped up inside of our body, because we're a robot person that can do that. Now just give me a moment to make some flora disappear. Now that's a good chunk of the forest reduced to things in all of these containers. And for what's left of it, roughly about half the forest we started with, let's just say it's going away with a bang. Ah, my frame rate! You know you're doing something right when the game starts putting out a slideshow. But let's be honest now, we can do much better than this. After all, we have all of these explosives just sitting around. It would be a shame to let it all go to waste. So I'll add some over here, make it snake around in this way, and a little bit more here. You know, for the head. Well, that was a little underwhelming. Still, the snake print is somewhat spectacular. I wonder though, what would water think about this? Well, we'll need a lot more of these to find out. So I've peppered the land with explosive devices. And of course in the water too. Like a lot in the water. It's good that our vibrant orange body didn't rust from all the time spent submerged. Or maybe it has. It's not like we could tell anyway. But this has gotta be good enough. And if not, we can always add more. And 3, 2... Ah! That's what I like to see. A beautiful slideshow presentation built into the game. But it didn't work out as planned, because the water seems to be a little confused. But now I'm really intrigued. That was only a small portion of what fireworks we have, so I wonder what will happen if I take all of this and this. I also don't think we'll need any of these anymore, since we have much more precious items to fill our backpack with. So let's see, what masterpiece can we make with all of this? Ah, there. Let's see what the game has to say about all of this. We've got some bombs over here, and some on this mountain, and also under here, and a few other places. And now we'll see what the game thinks about it. You know we did good when the game freezes for a couple of minutes, and then a wave of particles roll down the horizon in anger and agony. Sadly, our snake river never turned into a real river because, well, the water is still all confused, and I think our factory is no longer functional because of this giant hole in the middle. But hey, at least it helped us take a massive chunk out of this mountain. I guess it's safe to say our engoodening of the world is finished now. Thanks again to Paradox Interactive for sending me the key. Game is available on Steam right now, so go check it out, link is in the description. Oh, and you could probably tell that this video was heavily inspired by the work of Josh from Let's Game It Out. I thought I'd give it a try. So leave a like if you enjoyed or dislike if you didn't. Thank you for your eyeballs, and I'll see you in the next one.